Hey, Caniacs, what's good? What's good? It's your boy King Cain, and welcome back to the King Cain Way TV. And I am here today, this evening, this morning, whenever you're tuning in, to give you guys my review over the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episodes 14 and 15. I'm loving this season. They did just film the reunion. I want to say like on the 11th. I heard it was a lot of tea that came out. So I'm super excited. Looking forward to the reunion because these last two episodes have been explosive. And then based on the preview for episode 16 is even a little more brazy. So we're here for it down to the King Cain Way TV. And I hope you guys are too. I am sipping some Taylor Port. Very affordable. Very sweet, you know, for my taste buds in particular. However, it has a nice effect, if you will. So, you know, we all drink for an effect. So Taylor Port definitely gives what it needs to give. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started with episode 14. I will definitely let you guys know when we are transitioning into episode 15, okay? So episode 14 opens up with Charisse and Karen. They're still carrying on. Personally, I don't feel like Charisse was talking about Karen's mom. Yes, she said, hey, I came to the funeral to show support as a friend. So Karen took that as that's my grief. That's my mom. Do not cross those boundaries. Now, you guys know I am a grand dame stan. However, right is right and wrong is wrong. I do feel like Karen went a little too far. Like, girl, if your parents pass away and somebody come to show you love, like, just accept that for what it is. You know, like, why do we have to think about it and digress it and break it apart and, I'm sorry, dissect it and make it, you know, was it real or was it not? You know, that's childish on the grand dame's part. And I wasn't here for it. And that's my thing with people. Like, allow people to be there for you. Okay? Allow people to be there for you, to support you. You being all closed off, my mama, we not friends. Oh, we're good. And you're not good. You know, it makes for situations like this. They're banging on the table. They're hopping up. They're screaming. And it's a lot going on. Karen did say that she thought that, you know, that gesture from Charisse was sincere until she brought it up on camera 3 years ago and it didn't make it to the show. I just feel like Karen, you're just being a bit judgmental. I do believe Charisse wasn't being nasty. And I just feel like the whole arguing back and forth over he said, she said is a bit late. Charisse did drop a bomb that Karen was allegedly in rehab and went to rehab and some of her homegirls came and, you know, broke into the rehab and escaped her. You know, it's just a whole lot of fool la la. And I'm not here for it. I don't like it. I think it's totally weird that Charisse is just sitting around, ready to start some drama, you know, titties big, you know, wig like this. You know, I'm just not a fan. And I'm just not. Mia and Jacqueline, they talk alone. Mia owns sleeping with a married man. Jacqueline doesn't own it. And I feel like at the end of the day, if people don't want to own it, that's on them. But come on now, Jacqueline. Two birds of a feather. You know what they say. Two birds of a feather, they flock together. Okay? I'm just trying to wipe this camera off. Y'all know what they say. Two birds of a feather flock together. Hold on, because I got my panties on. Lord help me. Okay. Much better. I'm sorry, guys. So, Mia owns, you know, being her home-breaking slut box. And you know, she's just like Mia. I mean, Jacqueline doesn't want to own it. Jacqueline doesn't want to own it, and Mia has owned it. So, you know, they didn't really get anywhere. It was stupid. Jacqueline, girl, bye. And I just feel like she needs to own her truth. Period. Um, Next day, they're on the beach. Ashley has something planned for the girls. I love Candace's hat and swimsuit. She talks to Karen about, you know, the night before, the whole ordeal with Big Titty Wig out to here, Sharice. Ash booty fat. Ashley was down there doing, you know, saying, you know, doing their thing. And it was a key. Ashley, come on, body. Pira. Robin, Wendy, Sharice, and Karen, they all join after they get done doing all the extra carrying on. There's really nothing to discuss. The ladies get on the Sprinter. Karen asks Robin about the wedding, like, girl, are you really not wearing your veil? And Robin's like, no, it blew away. And Karen's like, oh, girl, I thought you was playing. So, you know, that was a whole kiki. Robin is so defensive. According to, you know, whenever somebody asks her about her wedding or this as a third, girl, if you don't want to marry one, don't marry him. Nobody's forcing your hand in marriage. That is something you want to do with your wide shoulders and flat butt. I don't know. They arrive to the cenote. There's a lot of mosquitoes. They jump around in the pool. They eat lunch. Karen asks Candace how is she and Ashley doing? And I absolutely love Candace's response. It was very much, you know, every time Ashley and I get into a great place, she does something to sabotage it. She does something messy. You know, her forehead and two children. She does a lot. And, you know, Ashley hasn't had a great marriage. Let's just be clear. And I know my man. So Ashley feels that every relationship is toxic. Every relationship is a problem. And that is not the case. That is not every situation. So, you know, I feel her on that. And her and Ashley kind of get to a common ground. I love when Ashley let Candace know, like, hey, when I was going through some tough times, you were very, you know, insensitive. Like my miscarriage, you know. So that was beautiful. Wendy speaks, Dr. Wendy speaks to what the girls need to do and how they should move forward. And I thought it was beautiful. And it's time to eat. It's a traditional Mexican dinner. It's nighttime. Ashley brings up Robin's wedding. Robin just says to the girls that she doesn't want a wedding. She's weird. She wants to keep it simple. She talks about the suit guy coming over. They're going to have it in Jamaica. Some other friends are getting married in Jamaica, but they don't want to ruin their time, so they're going to do it another day. We don't care about Robin. We do not care about Robin. Can we stop acting like we care about him? Giselle brings up Karen versus Sharice, how Karen was saying like rumors about Sharice breaking up families, this, that, and the third. Karen said that for me, for myself, Karen Hooger, I have nothing to say. If you girls want to continue to talk about it and touch my mom is my grief, we're not going to have a conversation. And I still feel like Karen is, you know, saying this whole my mom is my grief thing. It is a bit far. It is a bit far-fetched. And I'm not here for it. And I just think it's a little all over the place personally. Giselle said that Sharice is the queen of Potomac. She brought the group together. She's the philanthropist. She does this, she does that. It is what it is. Wendy's over it. 7 years ago, you know, Sharice put the girls back together, but we're talking about now, 7 years later, 2023. Kern is the grand dame of Potomac. Let's just get over it. Let's just face the facts. And it is what it is. Pura. Robin is just on Karen's neck, you know. So it makes sense that Karen is gonna check Robin about her wedding on episode 15 because Karen was just being nasty, like, oh, you're this, you're that, like you a BSer, you fake. Everybody need to wash their back from you. You did this, you did that. It's just too much. And so Candace is like, in true Candace, victim, I'm triggered fashion. Um, she speaks on how Karen is apologizing to the group, but not Sharice, and everybody has a problem with it. But when Mia only apologized to the group and not Wendy personally, then nobody had a problem with that. So Wendy chimes in, well, you assaulted me. Assault is unlawful touch of someone. How dare you touch me? Like, that's wrong. How dare you? And, you a gutter snipe, and how you going to come for me and don't let it happen again. And I didn't say your husband was G-A-Y, and me, it's like, what's wrong with two men having sex with men? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Girl, if you and G are busting it wide and spreading it low in y'all marriage, then that's what it is. Own your truth, own what it is, and let it be what it's going to be. Period. I just feel like Mia doesn't have a bone to stand on when it comes to Wendy, and Wendy always clears her effortlessly, without getting out of character. So that's pretty much the end of episode 14. Mia's walking away to the car, talking under her breath. And that was that. Period. Mia did attempt to apologize. However, it didn't go over well. Let's move on to episode 15. Again, guys, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac season 7, episodes 14 and 15 review. We are now at the 11-minute and 30-second mark, starting episode 15. It is day 3, okay, honey? Giselle got the bubble guts. Her and Mia, they sit down and they have a talk, and, Giselle goes right in on Karen. Well, Karen was spewing lies about Sharice, and I'm not really here for that, and I don't really like it. Okay, you said it, Giselle. You said it. Karen doesn't care. She ain't changing it. She done said what she said. You keep bringing it up. It happened. She said those things about Big Shoulder Reese Poo, okay? It is what it is. Reese Poo and Sharice, okay? And then Giselle said the most bizarre, dumbest thing that I've ever heard on a Housewives show, which is Wendy is jealous of Mia. I said, jealous of what? The whoremonger past? Sleeping with a married man to come up? The horrible skin, no shade? The botched BBL with the lumps that needed, a biopsy? I'm just trying to figure out, what is Wendy jealous of? Okay, I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comment section. But I don't get it. Okay, I don't get it. Let's move on. Mia's skin is definitely trash. They discussed Jacqueline. Mia not here for Jacqueline. She's over it. You're not gonna come for me and think that I'm not gonna come for you back. Period. Point blank. Okay, and I feel it. I feel on that. I do. They discussed the bachelorette party. Karen won't be invited. It is what it is. They're gonna have some strippers. Apparently, Mia knows the girls of the girls when it comes to stripping, so we'll see. Robin, we don't care about the wedding. You know how they show the different girls what they're doing throughout their mornings. We don't care. I'm tired. And I'm over. Ooh, I can feel this Taylor port, child. That's why I got my little fan on. Got my little fan right here. Feeling real good. Feeling real good. Can't wait to get my hair cut Friday. Lord help me. Moving on. Ashley and Karen, they kiki before all the girls meet up to go shopping for the day. They discuss Robin's personal attack on Karen. Karen feels like it was trifling. It was tied and through. And how you gonna come for me because your man want me? Because your man dating a woman in Georgetown walking around with blonde hair? How dare you come for me when your wedding fake? Your marriage fake. What you got going on is fake. So, Karen definitely feels a certain type of way. And she's letting Ashley know. And Ashley's just sitting there like, well, dang, do you think she know about the rumors? Do you think Robin know? And Karen's just like, yeah, she would have to know. Like, come on, girl. She's a smart girl, allegedly. Karen did also say that she wants to have a talk with Robin alone in her room once they get back from their day of shopping and festivities. Ashley goes right into the bar where the girls are and tells Ashley and Wendy that there's some alleged tea about Robin that Karen has, and the girls are gagging. So who cares? They all get down to the Sprinter van. Um, Ashley, to go back to Ashley telling Candace and Wendy, we all know Ashley's messy. It is what it is. I expect nothing less than from her forehead. So it is what it is. I learned to accept her annoyance. You feel me? So that's that. Um, so Ashley goes and tells Robin the tea when the girls are shopping, about, Karen saying this about the girl in Georgetown. In true Robin fashion, I'm so happy Juan Dixon is not here. She called one. He lying on the phone screaming, I'm going to cuss these women out. Robin, I love you. I appreciate you. Don't let these women get under your skin. I love you. I love you. No. No. It doesn't give. It wasn't giving. And we don't believe you, okay? And when it comes down to hashtag Georgetown Gate, I believe the Grand Dame. Here up. So the girls all arrive for lunch. The table is discussing the tea while Ashley and Karen go to the bathroom. Once they get to the table, Robin is already going in on, how Robin is fake and how she came for Sharice and she's not to be trusted, this, that, and the third. So Karen and Robin, they start going back and forth. And Karen is pretty much, Karen's stance is, girl, bye. Like, I've been protecting your man, so no wonder he want to cuss me out because your man aggressively touched me. And I know you know about the woman in Georgetown. He hugged me. He made me feel inappropriate. It is what it is. So my thing is, so we're going to believe Giselle and be on Giselle's side when she say White Chris did that to her. We're going to believe that. But when Karen said that it's one who physically touched her, when White Chris didn't even touch, it was just a simple conversation. We're going to believe that. Yes, and Robin is mad. Stop asking me about my wedding dinner. Karen said, well, girl, at the end of the day, this is how I feel. I feel like it's suspect. Ain't nobody going to be there. It's in the Caribbean. Girl, bye. I can voice my suspicion. Period. Get over it. And I think that Karen has every right to voice that. And your wedding is fake. Now, what's fake is this wedding. That part. So now, Robin starts bringing out her phone with Karen and an alleged picture of Blue Eyes at the bar in Vegas. And, we already know that Sharice sent Robin that picture because when they first sat down for lunch, Sharice was like, ooh, I'm ready for the day. And Robin was like, ooh, I'm ready for the day. We know what y'all doing. It's lame. Y'all lame ass HE double hockey sticks. Like, for real. Like, y'all lame as ever on me. Giselle chiming in. Just when Karen told Giselle you're nowhere near an altar, baby, I holler. When Robin was passing around the phone, you could tell that she was super pressed because she's just like, yeah, that's Karen. Same big wide ass. Now, I did holler at that part. That was funny. Giselle trying to chime in again on the situation. And Karen's like, girl, I'm not talking to you thou without a man. So, it is what it is. Karen did bring up some interesting tea about Juan telling her that he wanted to have a threesome with her. So apparently she's the one that, Juan wants to bring into the bedroom with him and Robin. She's an attractive woman. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. What I can say is I don't believe Giselle, but I don't want to be a hypocrite and say that only because I don't like Giselle, because you never know with these men. But in the same breath, if Karen felt uncomfortable by a hug, by a touch, then that's how she felt. And I feel like she got every right to feel that way. Period. So, it is what it is. Even Giselle talking about, oh, well, Karen, I told y'all she had a big ego. Now, like her ego is just massive. Well, honey, your ego will be massive. So we can say the same thing about you, thinking that White Chris wants you. With your wrinkly neck and ankles. Anyway, girl, they move on to Jacqueline and Mia. Jacqueline gets real aggressive and was like, yeah, well, this is between me and Mia, and we'll talk about we want to talk about it. If y'all don't like it, woo woo woo. And everybody like, huh, you mad at us? What we do? Like, we confused. So it was just really stupid. Jacqueline is just an idiot. She's a crybaby. And I'm bored with her. Mia is clearly leaving you for her other friends. And Mia even says she does this in all of my girl groups. I'm over this. I'm over her. She's annoying. She always want to cut up. And my whole thing is when Giselle was like, so then Jacqueline, you mad at us? Because Jacqueline's like, I don't give a F how y'all feel about it. Like, huh? You and me, y'all cut up in front of everybody. Now everybody can have an opinion and ask a question. Y'all should have shut up and shouldn't allowed these girls into y'all close friendship business. I love when Mia spoke to Wendy about wanting to get into a better place and wanting to move forward. I thought that that was super, super big of Mia because we all know that she's jealous of what Wendy got going on. All those accolades that she gave to Wendy in that moment. 'Twas sweet. 'Twas very sweet. But we know that you're a hater. Wendy and Mia have a one-on-one before they go to dinner. They have the final dinner. They go back to the bar for shots after dinner. And allegedly, Mia ate Wendy's box. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to wait for episode 16 and see what it's giving. But that is my review over Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episodes 14 and 15. Please, guys, make sure you are liking this video, sharing this video, and leaving a comment. Please support the channel via Cash App at Big Daddy Cain. Follow me on all of my social media in the description of my videos. I love you guys so much. Thanks for sticking by me. We're here. It's 2023. We coming back strong. Please stay tuned. This evening, I'm coming back with my Baddies West Zeus Network review. So thank you guys for rocking with me. I love you guys. And remember, at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. Big period.